this is what I'm going to be doing. I had my associate Tracy summarize the key points in my brilliant presentation last time I made it. And she wrote each key point in a separate index card and gave it to Brenda to typeset it, and Brenda lost one of the cards. And rather than ask Tracy what should have been that card, she said, I know what Thiagi usually does. It is intentional. Not everybody is going to get your own handout. This is enforced interactivity.
No.
That is what I want you to do. I want you to work as a team. And this is called the bank. This is called the potential bank customers team. Okay. You can move your chart around and things of that nature. Here are the tasks. Task number 1, review the summary sentences. Task number 2, one of the sentences was inserted, fake sentence, inserted by Brenda. I never said anything related to that. Find the superfluous sentence and take it out. And then compare your notes. What key point is missing? Write a sentence to capture the missing key point. And you got 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Hello, one team. Which one did you want to delete? Number 4. Any other team selected number 4 as the fake sentence? Okay. Any team selected something other than number 4? Good. And I'm going to ask this team, what was the sentence you inserted as the missing sentence?
Effective training and curriculum design needs to adhere to the 3 laws of learning.
Okay. Effective training and curriculum design need to adhere to the 3 laws of learning. Okay, good. That is perfect. That's correct. What did this team decide is the missing sentence? Of the 3 laws. How about this table? What did you all decide is the missing sentence?
What happened was we discussed 3 laws. We that people learn from real life.
Very good. People learn from real life. That is the correct answer. Hello.
If you don't mind, steal things. Steal things.
Okay. They decided stealing is the correct answer. And hello, what did you all think is the missing sentence?
Same missing sentence as everybody, same redundant as everybody else in missing sentence with 3 laws.
Okay, the 3 laws. Anybody else? Any other? Yes, sir.
Do not reinvent the wheel.
Okay, do not reinvent the wheel, which is a politically correct way of saying steal. Which is good. Now, of these alternative missing sentences, which one is the correct? By the way, to some extent, if it is absolutely incorrect, it will not be a major problem for me to say, no, that is not what I meant to say, and take correctional steps. But all of these, what turns out to be the most salient, most important principle depends upon you. And they all fall into a class of responses. I'm not saying everybody should write the same word, the same concept, the same phrase. I should say everybody should come up with. We made sure there are at least half a dozen different alternative responses you can get out of the lecture, and they are all critically important. Having said that, this is a frame, this is a template. What I had to do was to give you a lecture. But in terms of design, I had to come up with an outline of the key points I want to cover and throw in a red herring, throw in an item which I think is profound sounding, but it's not something I'm going to be talking about. So for example, if I'm doing a lecture on chemical additives, I will have an outline of what I want to say. I will throw in some curious information in that outline, and that's my preparation. And then I will give people my lecture, or I will have somebody give the lecture, or I will have a video of the lecture, or I will have an online voice doing the lecture. After that, the real learning comes not in people listening to the lecture, but people being frightened into thinking, if I don't take notes, I'm going to be publicly humiliated. And the actual real learning comes when they talk with each other, they argue with each other, and they say, this is something you never said, that this is something which is the most important. That's learning takes place primarily when people interact with each other. Learning is a social activity, not a solitary confinement. So this is called missing sentences. And as you can see in Denise's book, how did you get a book? Don't be an Indian giver, can you? They want it back. Okay, if we turn to page 68, please. It knows everything. Okay, on page 68, there is a step-by-step description of the missing sentence activity. And if we turn to page 47, you will see 40 different interactive lecture formats. Missing sentence is one example of combining lecture with interactive. There are 40 other interactive learning formats. Abstracts of these on page 47 to 50. Okay, it keeps on going. To page 67. So there are 40 different interactive lecture formats. The concept of interactive lecture is very simple. If you are a subject matter expert, you can insert interactivity before, during, or after a lecture by using any one of these approaches. And you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to design a game or anything. You do what you do, but shut up from time to time and let the participants interact with each other. And I'm going to shut up for some time